Oh my fucking god. Wait, did I say that wrong? I'm not sure. I don't think I really pronounced the F word recently. Thank goodness. Maybe I did. I'm not saying Godzilla the new movie. Picture. Pacific Rim all the way. Fuck you, gorjira. Toho's way presumable. Toho's coming presumable. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. Excuse me. Yeah. How are you, bro? Oh. I'm okay. How are you? It's okay. I like most of the older stuff anyways, historically. I didn't say a word totally, I could sort of like, lisp it or sort of purposely. That time. This is a good movie. This is a good movie. Godzilla vs. Megalon. I always wanted that on DVD because the one on VHS didn't work on VHS. Or this one I had. Okay. 4 monsters. Gorjira, Gigan, and Megalon. Technically a kaiju jaguar, though not as big as the jaguars in Pacific Rim. The kaijus, and then this is the VHS one. I have more. This is a true movie. Yeah. And look, kaiju's from Monster Island. And the covers. They said this was the, well, this one word with an F, INAM, Wars, but it's the 50th anniversary. That's why they waited 10 years. It's fucking stupid they waited 10 years. Legendary Warrior is doing, and Toho is doing English subtitles. This. Yeah, I punched you one time. Sure. This. Take the bullseye in the camera. These are great movies. Now, and the Godzilla vs. Megalon, my favorite. Okay, I saw the preview, if that is the preview. The entry of the preview, and it looked like for real. They went to some set, maybe it was Vancouver or somewhere, and they were polluting it with red smoke. It looked like the stuff they used to put out fires in the forest. Jetpacks that have red emissions, that is not futuristic jetpacks. You know, like Boba Fett and travels in the air across wherever he's going on jetpack. Boba Fett, I don't even think his jetpacks have emissions. But these did, and they were red and they were polluting. You heard sometimes just a couple of wrestling things like snake or certain parrots or possibly or like or the fly thing, Obama and Panda maybe. It's like, well, anyways, but then EPA might be on Gorjira's case on this movie, and then it shows Gorjira. I've seen the Gorjira one, and it looked like I was gonna say arthritis. It looked like he was like a vision on a building or like a rock or something, and like he was like moving, like, I mean, how he, like at first, or this other one I saw, I was like, why are they making Gorjira sort of look ancient? And God or whatever is, or the first one is ancient, and that stuff. Well, if the universe is billions of years old, if the Earth is billions of years old, thousands, multi-thousands, you know, but 50, 60 years, I don't like how they're starting off Gorjira. And if this movie is the ish, I think, why don't Toho do movies? Why are they still LTD? Yeah, you see this? Yeah. I have this other one my sister got me from, this is more like the 80s one. This was like the 60s and 70s, I think. 70s. Or 83. 87. Or 83. 85. Mostly. Gorjira. What's that radioactive, I'm not. Gorjira. But come on, what the fuck? I've seen this since May, or since November, especially November, and selenium, not selenium, I meant barium and aluminum and barium. Barium are IUM, and aluminum and an aluminum substance. Now this movie, you see, and it didn't look CGI, that part. I'm not sure. And then one time I saw orange substance, and then now in this movie I've seen. I mean, in a movie recently preview, I've seen red emission. What are you fucking doing to the Earth, man? They were probably filming it from the skies or wherever they were filming it. the emission didn't look CGI. I'm not going to watch it because they're promoting pollution. You invaded my thoughts. And if everything that was known since the beginning, that's stupid. I mean, like, what I dislike, or what we dislike. That's infringing on our rights. Or maybe occasionally in the past when I thought of stuff I didn't like, at least once or twice. That was like private stuff in my brain. And then now, since I've been recovering, I think I'll still always like the Godzillas from each decades. I didn't like Zilla 98, and this Godzilla looks more like gorjira, mostly, or one of them maybe, or at least stands more upright. But because they purposely wanted to piss me off and other people off, and mainly me, it seems. I don't know why the fuck. I'm not going to see Gorjira 2014. I'm going to give certain someone's my 2 free tickets that don't expire that I got from my sister from Christmas last year. Just to get a movie. I wanted them to see Gorjira, but I'll just maybe wait till it comes on DVD or at the brewery. I'm not going to waste my time going to the theater, most likely with this certain somebody, going to the theater, then going back to the place, then going back to my place. I mean, going to my certain somebody's place, and then going to the movies, then going back to that place, and then coming back, and not liking the movie. I will not see Gorjira 2014. And yes, he had that roar, and out of the Gorjira 2014s, or new Gorjira, or out of the different Gorjira designs, I'm disappointed. Is that what? Did you have other designs and Toho didn't approve those other designs, and they approved this design? I was going to say, I don't want the world to end, and I want a safe life. I want everybody to be safe. I don't want the world to end next year. I don't want the world to end in 2015. I don't want the world to end in 2016 or 2017 or 2018 or 2018 or 2020 or 2021. I don't think. And 2030s or 2033, I'll be 50. 2033. 2053. 2053, I'll be 70. 70 on 2053, and 2033 I'll be 50. I'm not saying, but I mean, if everything goes good, you know, Zuckerberg has not yet, you know, somebody said they tried to sue Facebook or something like that, and he died or something like that. Hey, because you were purposely pissing me off, and you didn't have no, some people, and they don't respond to me, and they didn't. Why don't they just charge me for this, for that? Perfect. Oh no. Aluminum, barium, on orange substance, red substance. I'm not gonna. How could? If they're doing it on purpose, they're not gonna be sorry. Jesus have the power to punish bad peoples. And God too, the good God, the Father, and Jesus. So it's grace. My interpretation of the cross is don't sin, because I'm trying not to sin. Try not to do anything bad. Because you know, Jesus went on the cross and caused them pain. So when you sin, it's like you would cause Jesus pain because you sinned. I mean, why would God have Jesus, even though, because God the Father did not die for original sin? No. But then because of that, why would God send Jesus? And if Jesus wanted to be a salvation thing, or he was a messenger and Messiah, or messenger, why would God, maybe this will be the start of, maybe they'll scrap the gorjira movie. And then Toho, after Zilla, and this was supposedly filmed that they had filmed before, but gorjira 2000 by Toho was released 2 years after Zilla in 98. But gorjira 2014 was supposed to be sort of similar, and by Legendary Pictures, using jetpacks, like 7 of them, 8 of them, and fucking red emissions from the jetpacks. I'm not gonna go to Mars. And you know my fucking sign if you know my fucking sign. So how dare you fucking do that? And then I hope God sends a meteor to Mars. And then what? There's no existence. You're not gonna go back to space. Why should God create a new galaxy? And I thought this guy was Dorothy. How could Jesus turn away from me many times? Maybe it's just how he is, how it is. Or Jesus or Yeshua. He turns away, not from me. I don't think. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And I won't. There's just one thing I read. Good things should happen to good people, but good people do good things. Good people do good things, and evil people do evil things. And then a person of faith, a religious faith, says that they could do something evil because of their religious faith. Now I said some people say Satanism or atheism isn't a religion. It's a spiritual, or it's a way, or a thing that is a spirituality. But I even said it's a religion. So, you know, some Christians have done things bad, and this and that, and Jesus shouldn't save the ignorant, or arrogant. What am I talking about? Usually those, and I'm not saying because they know what they're talking about. I'm not saying that. Why would God create a new galaxy? You have all these birds and all these type of animals and creatures and that we should take care of. Yeah, I talked about humanoids, animals, that if they could talk, if animals could talk or something like that. Why a new galaxy? Some people are complaining about no life on other planets because probably there were life on other planets and they were destroyed. So what's the purpose of a new galaxy? I'm not impressed with the new gorjira trailer. And Hollywood could kiss my ass. And you need to back the fuck off my woman interest. And you need to fucking apologize. And if the Manus had any power and connection with God, the Father, and Jesus, I'd make sure, hopefully, I'm trying to say this right, because I don't want to damn myself. I don't want to damn myself. I don't want to do that. If I had the power, I'd make sure you'd be damned. I'd make sure you'd pay, and I'd make sure you'd be sorry. Or if you're not sorry, if I had power, why should you exist? At the judgment day. What's Dominus? Dominus. Oh, I looked it up. Dominus. U.S. The ability to judge, a judge. There's judges on earth, and some shouldn't be. My folks could go see a movie. Or is there Pacific Rim 2, or is there going to be new countries? I'd want to see that, man. Or my own movies. Can't block me, man. I have a lot to offer. Yeah, but shit, I should see it then, right? I'm not going to see gorjira 2014. And I'm going to title this gorjira 2014 Preview. Warner Legendary picks or studio or Legendary and then and EPA or I was right when I said on Twitter about the other possibility on planets or what happened to them. They're not livable. Well, who do you think? And now we're supposedly sending some craft to Neptune or orbiting Neptune. Why? People destroyed it. Some say like Martians or certain things. It's like, yeah, and like this one guy punched the alien from Penn State, and there were aliens inside the alien suits, so they had like two bodies. So why do you purposely want viewers to not watch the movie again? To not want to see the movie? This is gorjira. And you say legendary pictures. And those wouldn't be the type of jetpacks my dad would be envisioning either. And I was right about lasers. So who has drones in the Middle East? Do they and mortars? And we're going to use lasers to destroy them. Lasers. Why isn't the jetpacks in gorjira fuel cell, or solar, or electric, or air fuel? Or turbine. Or some tritium or whatever. And you have to put some fucking chemical in the jetpacks in the movie and fucking pollute the earth if you're doing it on a set. On a scenery. Because I'm not sure if that looked computer or not. That looked real. Pull the movie. I have my gorjira tapes. Those are legendary. We're not going to joke about this. We're not going to laugh about this. He polluted the environment in that movie.